Welcome to this episode of Ask the UMC Shorts. I'm Taylor Burton Edwards with Ask the UMC. I'm here to answer your questions about the United Methodist Church. One of the more frequent questions that I receive is about the appointment process in the United Methodist Church. Now, to be clear, exactly how that process will work will vary from conference to conference a little bit, but in all of them, wherever you look, the process is driven by two things. Number one, vacancies, and number two, prayerful discernment. Vacancies can happen for a number of reasons. Someone may no longer be able to serve in a particular role, or may be asked to be serving in a different role. Or sometimes the congregation will add roles that require clergy appointment. However the vacancy occurs, it is the duty of the bishop in prayerful consultation with the cabinet to fill those vacancies. At the beginning of each year, each calendar year, there is a list compiled of the known vacancies, people that we know are going to be retiring, new positions need to be created, others that may be moving on for other reasons, leaving clergy to be placed in those roles. Often, cabinets will work together to try to fill the ones that are the more complicated or that require more specialized skills first, based on the skill sets and the understanding that they have from their own process of consultation with the clergy in their districts and with the pastor-parish relations committee. Critical in that consultation process is paperwork that both the pastor-parish relations committee and the pastor fill out every year, usually in the fall. This paperwork is really answering one question, fundamentally. That is, should the current appointment continue? Both the pastor-parish relations committee have the opportunity to weigh in on that, as does the currently appointed clergy person. As each of them presents their own report to the district superintendent and explaining why they have chosen what they have suggested about whether that appointment should continue, that gives the superintendent some critical knowledge about what skills this pastor has, what desire for ministry this pastor has, what opportunities the congregation is seeking itself that might need to have different leadership, or perhaps are being very well served by the current leadership. All of that information, plus follow-up conversations the district superintendent may have with the pastor or other appointed clergy and the pastor-parish relations committee, inform that district superintendent's thoughts about who might be able to fill those vacancies that are first known. Of course, once those vacancies are filled, that generally creates other vacancies from the churches or other places where appointments were before that now will need someone new. And the process continues. It is not simply, though, a matter of plug and play. It is always a matter of prayer. Every cabinet, after every appointment and before every appointment, base their whole conversation about that appointment in prayer. They pray before, they pray after, and they continue to talk and pray together, consulting about who do we think can best fulfill this role for at least the next while. One of the myths that's out there that I hope this video can dispel is that United Methodist clergy are appointed based upon how long they've served somewhere. That is, we try to move them every few years or so. That's not the case. Perhaps that had been the case in the past. But the case now is an attempt to try to keep clergy in their current appointments for as long as they can, consistent with the need to fulfill vacancies as they occur, and to do all of this in as prayerful a way as possible. I hope this has been helpful. You can always contact me at asktheumc@umc.org, or go to umc.org and click on Ask the UMC at the top of the page, and then click on Live Chat. Feel free to suggest your particular questions for this series, and perhaps it may appear on a future episode of Ask the UMC Shorts. May the peace of Christ be always with you.